chat, and I appreciate everybody joining me. Let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from in the chat. If you are new to my chat, I always say go ahead and give me um, a hello so I can say hi to you and connect. Um, my moderator is Yes Michelle Crochet. She should be here soon. And as you can tell, I am running super late this morning. So we're going to get to talking and chatting. Hello, Michelle. How are you? I was just saying I'm running so late. How are you, friend? How's everything? Happy Monday. It is Monday. Happy Monday. We're on the same wavelength. It is Monday. Honestly, the way this Monday had gone, I stayed up kind of late yesterday, later than I wanted. I could have taken the day off. It was just one of those Mondays, like I was like, I'm tired, I'm dragging. So I could have done it. I could have easily done it. And I would have been okay with it. But I was like, you know what? Because what happened is that I've been floating around helping other people. So going to other lives and making sure I connect with my folks. So it just required me to be a little intentional. And then I was like, well, I'm here anyway. I might as well go live. So that's what happened. Oh well, the weekend was a great time. It's been up. I've been up since 2 a.m. Oh my gosh, insomnia, or was it just were you enjoying yourself? I was up to 2 a.m. actually too, to be honest with you, and I'm like, oh, I'm feeling every bit of it. So, needless to say, I'm tired today. Um, Hope all is well your way. Thank you all for joining. Let me get going on the other screens. I was like, oh gosh, I gotta move a little faster today. Thank you all who are joining the chat. I appreciate you being here. I'm Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I am a creator network agency on TikTok. So if you're new to my live, go ahead and put that in the chat for me. A support creator who goes live at 3 my time. Ooh, I okay. Oh gosh, is that just once a week? I'm assuming on YouTube. Gosh, that's a little late. Um, Hello, how you doing, Piles? Piles, I saw you out in the streets this morning too. I was out there too. I was just telling Michelle, I was like, oh my gosh, I stayed up late. Well, I was actually on TikTok too. I was on I was sending emails, I was doing some stuff, and I was up late on TikTok with the audio chat. So yes, yeah. I popped in. That's what I said. I was in the streets this morning too. Well, she normally doesn't go live. That she was saying that she said she normally goes live earlier. So that 8 o'clock hour is hard for me to catch people. I could do 9 ish. Hello, friends. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for the compliments, everyone. Thank you all who are coming in. Yes, I like the early start tomorrow. Yes. We know, Doc. You're not. No, I've become a night owl. I don't like it, but I have become it. um, so I wanted to just say welcome everybody in the room. Thank you all for being here. If you're new to my live, I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm a creator network on TikTok. So I have to give my rules of engagement here. So make sure you like the live. That's that thumbs up. So thumbs up the live, as well as send me a comment, say happy Monday, and then let me know if you're new or where you're from. And finally, make sure you click the subscriber button and the bell so you can get notifications of when I go live and when I post. And just really quickly, you all, when I looked earlier, we had 803 subscribers, y'all. Woo! Yay! I honestly, I'm like, wow, that's growth. I take every subscriber, every step as progress. Thank you so much, friend. And so doing this since April, and so now we're in November, and essentially what's happened is that we've grown. So just know consistency, showing up, doing something you normally wouldn't do, and to stand with it, it pays off. So my moderator is Yes Michelle Crochets. Make sure you connect with her. She is monitoring the chat, and so we have rules of engagement. So make sure you're 18 years and older if you're here. TikTok and YouTube require that you are at least 18 years and older to live stream. So I talk all things live streaming. And then Michelle, she's great when it comes to YouTube and making sure you know how to optimize your profile, some things you want to pay attention to when it comes to branding yourself for your target audience. And so she can help you with that as well. So make sure you connect and subscribe to her. Um, and then finally, what I'm asking all of you, because I have content, I just released a lot of content from my live streams here. These are playlists. So if you can go back and watch, maybe while you're sitting there doing some work and you're playing me in the background, that would be helpful because we're trying to increase the watch time. I got almost 2,000 watch hours and a girl's growing. So we growing together. And I'm teaching you how to grow, and I'm teaching you how to go on TikTok, and I'm teaching you how to live stream and connect with your audience, and just doing something very intentionally and being consistent at it. Okay, so let me know if you have questions. I'm gonna hop over to TikTok right now because they're asking about me. I just got 2 messages like, where you at? So I'm about to go. But thank you all for being here. We are on live, y'all. So let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you coming in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. We are talking all things live streaming. So I appreciate you all joining the live. Let me know if you have any questions. Come on in. We'll get to chatting and talking. Um, and let me know. Hey, Miss Darlene, how you doing? Let me know if you're nervous, afraid, shy, introverted, scared. Come in. We are going to talk all things how to go live and how to build your community and how to grow on this platform. So we talk about TikTok in particular because it is different. It's different than the other platforms because it's a lot. It's based on engagement. I tell people all the time, consistency and engagement are the keys to growing on this app. So you got to be consistent. You got to show up. TikTok has it built into the algorithm in terms of your growth, your growth strategy and projections, and how you can grow strategically. But you got to show up. And if you don't show up, you don't grow. So that's the thing about it. Thank you so much, Unscripted. I appreciate your friend coming on in, supporting the live stream. Thank you for that. Good morning. Good morning. And so just know that that's the name of the game. And then so I talk about all the different facets of this live stream platform and then other ways to monetize. So, and as a TikTok Creator Network agency is a free program, but the goal is that you go live. So that's how everyone monetizes by showing up and supporting. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hey, Luna flying in. Thank you so much for being here. Others in the room. Hot mustache. Thank you for that. Appreciate your friend. Appreciate the hat and mustache. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Michelle, for moderating. So good morning. Good morning. So hey, friends, how you doing, Cornelia? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate the kisses. I appreciate you all. I'm getting kisses on the TikTok side, so I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much, Luna. Thank you all for coming in, supporting the live. Thank you for the shares. I see you all sharing out the live. Let me share my own live. I have not done that, so let me share it out. So, hello, friend. How you doing? Come on in. Appreciate everybody coming in. Let's stay on topic. I looked at that. I was like, Michelle took care of it quickly. We got to stay on topic. Stay on topic. And I'm sharing my live out. So real quick, I can't see the screen. Um, let's see. Give me 1 second, my friends. I apologize. Can't see the live chat right now while I'm doing. Hey, how you doing, Kim? Kim Love Jones, Mrs. Treetop. How you doing? Y'all came in. I see you both. Thank you so much. Trisha T, how are you as well? Bloom, how you doing, friend? Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate the support coming in. My newbies who are coming in the room, I appreciate you all coming in as well. Let me know. We're going to get started. I just came on live. If you are returning, thank you for being here. If you're new, say I'm new in the chat. Hey, Hallie Q. Hey, Bloom. How are you, friend? Thank you for the Novembers. Appreciate everybody joining the live. So we're talking all things live on TikTok. Yes, my friends over here on the YT. If you are new to my live over here, make sure you thumbs up it, like it, as well as making sure that you subscribe to the channel. So I appreciate the support in that way as well. Um, I'm sorry. I paused for a second. I apologize. I'm going to have to go back and look at that. Thank you all for supporting. Okay, come on in. Um, let's see. I apologize. Seemed like a message came in. I probably need to respond to, but I'll get back to it in a second. You know, our messages are coming in right at the same time, so I'll get back to it in a little bit. All right, friends, come on in. Let's see. Hello, hello. Appreciate your friends. All right. Thank you so much, Alec. I see you all supporting, sharing out the live. Thank you so much. So y'all see this we see in real time. We learning and growing together. B gallery is different. I'm gonna say that right now. We gonna see what this looks like throughout the week. But this is a different thing here, y'all. So, as you guys know, so my newbies in the room and my friends who have been with me for a minute, yes, I just stopped by going morning live, possible 2 weeks. Oh, wait, we say and possibly two lives. Okay, nice, nice. So you're not doing a 2 o'clock, Mrs. Treetop? What happened? So did you decide to change this week? You're gonna go back, or are you gonna switch up your schedule? What's happening there? Thank you so much. You got this, Dr. Liz. You're so sweet. You said you got this. we got this. We're gonna see what this is like. But I appreciate you all. This is you said I'm switching up again. Okay, perfect, perfect. Um, yeah, this is a new space, a new era for all of us. Um, so what did you end up deciding? You know your new time. Be right back. Okay, good. Good morning. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, Bloom. Thank you for that, friend. Um, yes, y'all. I stayed up. I'm gonna talk about this. Thank you, Bloom. I'm gonna talk about this. Thank you, friend. I love it. Appreciate the support. Um, so I did voice chat. So I was gonna talk about that today because the voice chat last night was different. Hey Rhonda, how are you, friend? Rhonda on the rise. Look at your friend. Thank you for that daily heart me. You see, we got you. I love that. Thank you so much, Luna. You're so sweet. Hello, new pop-up host. Okay. And you're in Zeta Phi Beta sorority. Look at you. TikTok shop, book talker, getting in shape. All things, friend. Go ahead, Rhonda. How you doing, Isil? Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. I gotta pop by and see you. I think we overlapped yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to pop in and see you. But I saw you were filming the hair. So I saw your friend. You went live. Good morning. Hey, Coach Chantel. Appreciate your friend for the November. Appreciate that support. So my new friends in the room, let me share a little bit. Let me know how new you are. If you're new, let me know. I am at a Creator Network agency. We're going to talk a little bit about Live Fest that's coming up. You guys see that spinning around my head, as well as we're going to talk a little bit about the gift gallery and all the stuff that comes with as you are thinking about the start of the week, the start of the TikTok week. Okay, so thank you all who are in the room, my new friends that have joined as well. If you're new, drop in the chat that you're new. I always want to make sure I share a little bit of information with my new folks so you guys can know how to properly engage on this app. And if you have questions about any of the features, I was sharing with my YouTube friends that it's different. TikTok is definitely different than the other platforms in terms of the expectations for viewers as well as live hosts. So just recognizing that we are all in this together. Okay, so that's what it's all about. You got to make sure that you are properly sharing with your community um, how to support. It's not television. We say that all the time. We got a sticker for that. This ain't TV. And so recognizing that you're here, that as a viewer, you're supposed to be doing support and engaging as comments. Hey friends, how y'all doing? Thank you for that daily heart me, grabbing your daily heart me. as well as sharing the live and tapping the screen. When you tap the screen, those are the likes. And so we're almost at 10K likes. We got 7.3K likes. So the more likes a room has, that helps to activate the room. It lets TikTok know that people are here, they're engaging, and it also supports bringing new friends in the room. Okay, so that's why you do that. And so you'll hear live hosts talk about the tabs, they'll talk about shares, they'll talk about um, commenting and stickers that are coming out. This ain't TV, as well as making sure they point out different things that are also important for the live stream to operate and stay activated is by people supporting their live goal or the or the gift gallery or just sending a regular gift. Those are different ways you can support the live. So we'll talk through that because I want you guys to understand how to properly support, but also make sure you're getting your questions answered too. Okay. Thank you, Janina. See you, friend. Thank you. How you doing, Celine? How are you? Thank you for the sharing out the live as well. Thank you for the stickers, everyone. Okay, friend. You said, I said, so how can I make those stickers? What are those called? The stickers that are in the chat. That's what you're talking about. Just want to make sure we're not talking about other stickers on the screen. The chat stickers are part of the fan club. Yes, the stickers in the chat. So if you click where you put your comment at, say yes, where you have that comment, go ahead and type a comment, but don't send it. Click that grayed out heart. When you click that heart, you see the stickers. That's how you access those stickers as a viewer. Now, as a live host, how to add those stickers, you're actually going to click. You can get to it two ways. Before you start your live, there is the screen for your live home screen. You can scroll down and go to the you can scroll down on TikTok Studio when you're on your profile, click TikTok Studio, slide over to live, scroll down to tools and resources, and there's a fan club area. You can add the stickers there. You go to the fan zone, and then that'll take you to where you can add stickers. If you are in the live, you can click the heart me as a live host. Your view for a viewer is different than the live host view. So this is where when you're live, you get to the same area. There's the fan zone areas there. You all make them in Canva first. You can make them in Canva. You can make them on ChatGPT. The ones that you see here, Nika Grace, she'll come in at some point. I don't think I've seen Nika yet. Um, so she made those stickers, and if I recall correctly, I think she just did a good prompt in ChatGPT and it produced the stickers, and she made it so that it was within the specs for TikTok and downloaded them and sent them to me. So she had to come up with a couple different prompts to get the stickers to come out right. But Canva, yes, you can do it in Canva. Download them and then put them in your phone roll. They're on your phone, and then you can upload them into your fan zone. Okay, you're welcome, friend. Let me just show you real quick what it looks like from a live host perspective. I'll show it to you real quick. I need the specific prompts. You need the specific prompts. It depends on what you're looking for. You could ask, well, when Nika comes in, I'll ask her to share it. Maybe I'll ask her to put it in the school platform for people. If because she had a couple different prompts, and I think she's perfected it a little bit because she's done some stickers for other people. So I think she's perfected it a little bit, so she probably can share what prompt she used. And again, you fill in the blank in terms of what you want your stickers to say. If you have, so as you could tell, as you're becoming more comfortable promoting your live stream, saying different things in your live stream, knowing your niche, your topic for your live stream, stickers, you can see my stickers. They express some of the things I say in my life. Don't be scared. Practice makes progress. Consistency and engagement. Then there's the agency name, and so things like that you can have as your sticker if you have a clear kind of way you want your community to engage. Okay, so I would encourage you to have stickers because again, that's a great way to create community. You see people putting stickers in all the time. And so it's a great way to get people to engage back too because they can just drop you a sticker. Stickers are comments also. Okay, so every time you guys put a sticker in, you get comments. You're posting comments. And if you're a fan club or if you're doing some of these campaigns in here, it's important that you are engaging in the live stream and you're commenting and you're dropping stickers and you're constantly keeping those points going for yourself. Okay. Thank you all who are coming into the live. I see you all because you're getting points in a couple different ways. You're getting points because of fan club points that you're collecting, but you're also collecting points for the live room because TikTok is tracking your engagement. Okay. So as a viewer, you always want to make sure you're doing things. So if you guys see me come in your rooms, I'm either I'm either helping by tapping, because you know when you tap, you can't when you're using the tapper, you can't put a comment in. So I'm like, okay, let me tap a little bit, and then I'll drop some stickers, or I'll drop a comment and some stickers. So that's the way I often engage when I come into the lives, and then on it, throughout that I'll send some populars. I'll send some I'll look at the gift gallery, see what's happening there. I'll send the live goals. So I'll do that as a way to kind of say, okay, here's how I do things. That's part of my strategy. Thank you for the follow bags, boxes, bargains, bundles. How are you, friend? Black Lotus, thank you for the rose, friend. So yes, so all that is part of how you want to conduct yourself as a viewer too. So let me explain that even further. So who is new in the room? Let me check real quick because we have people coming and going. My thank you. How you doing, Blackout? Thank you for being here. And so we have different friends in the room. We have some new friends in the room too. So thank you for being. Hey, Sacred Cell Connect. How are you? Drop a hello in the chat for me. Um, how was your first meeting? Who all attended the meeting for the first time? I'm trying to think. Our Zoom meeting. Did you get a chance to attend, Celine? Were you in the room? Because sometimes you guys are, hello, friends. Sometimes you guys have your government name, and I don't know your TikTok name. Haven't gotten it together yet. So Rose is the flash goal. TikTok gave us roses. TikTok, okay. Happy Monday, TikTok. Thank you. It was good. All right, all right. Thank you for that. Eugene, I think you're in the room too. So thank you for that. I'm always looking for obviously feedback, but I know as a newbie, a lot of it can be a lot of information. So I just want to make sure I'm supporting just the new perspective too. My viewership is always 400 to 700 people at a time in a room. How can I be sure to monetize this? You need to talk and tell them what to do. I said we probably need to meet. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to get to your room, and I remember looking at your analytics that last time, and your room is rooming. Your room rooms. Your room is actually very good. We got to get those people to engage. Hi there, how you doing, Funny Life Story? Thank you so much for being here. Short stories that are based on real life stick around for the series. Hit the like button and follow. And look at you. You got it in your bio. You're like, look here. Here's what you need to do. So yeah, that's going to be important. You got to get people to, you got to share. You got to tell people what you want them to do. They don't know. They don't know. We just seen Funny Life Story put in his bio. But Funny Life Story, you have no blue box or no daily heart. Me, Lisa, we're going to get you right, friend, because you got to do the same things you want people to do for you. So we're going to talk about that. Leon Drop Dreams, I redid a video today. Did you really? Last night she did do good. Yeah. I was like, I love, are you making connects here? We make connects every time we go on a live, friend. That is the goal. I'm trying to figure out why my room is rooming so I can be intentional. Why it's rooming? Um, I need to come to your live. So what I've seen is on my backstage system, but I have not had a chance to really listen into what you're doing. I will say, from a viewer perspective, it's good because you show the technique. You have your camera right on the scalp. So I don't know what you're verbally saying, but you are showing what you're doing. And people are like, wow. So it is definitely a good approach to how people are learning and intrigued. Now, are you teaching? I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. But apparently people like the visual, if nothing else. Um, TikTok filtered up some comments. Hold on one second, friend. Share the live for the flash goal. Thank you so much, Bloom. If you come in my room with the 27 level box, you know what to do. They choose not to um, how they did that. I'm not sure they choose not to. How fun playing with the prompts yourself. Just have fun. Gotcha. Just describe what you want to see. Intentional. Gotcha. Yeah, TikTok filtered all those comments. So I shared them out. So Black Lotus, let me know what you meant with the level 27 box. What you meant, right? Um, I don't want you guys to assume. Here's the thing, Isa, and this is for anybody in the room. I don't want you to assume that people know what to do. That's not true. That's not true. Now, and I know a lot of people who have high level blue boxes didn't even know what the blue box was. They didn't even know what they was doing. They didn't even know how they collected that blue box. They didn't know what the points were in it. They had no clue what had happened. But they were just doing stuff. They was doing stuff because they went to some of those hot rooms and they was like, tap the screen, do this, do that. And they just started doing it. And all of a sudden they got a blue box. But did not realize the connection to what does all that mean. You said, oh my God, what's the blue box? Look at you. Okay, friend, I'm going to teach you what the blue box is because you need to know that. Good morning. You're talking to Celine. I'm Natty now. I'm so new to this and how TikTok really works. That's it. Yeah. Look at you. Thank you, funny. Stay with me, friend. I believe that. You said, yeah, that is absolutely true. Yes, that's incredible to me. I'll excuse them. Then you answered my question. Okay, gotcha, friend. Yeah. So my friend Isa, she got a level 14. She like, what is that blue box? What do I got? Oh, so let me explain to friend because I mean that's important that you know what you got. No, no wait, you're level 20. Who said that? Yes, you're level 20, and and you got a blue box. You got a blue box level 20. So here, good morning, Nikki with the 2Ks. How you doing, friend? So because okay, so here's what happened. Here's what happens. Okay, so now I got to start from the beginning. I've been doing this for a minute now, so I usually start from the beginning so you understand the free support that you provide and that you're getting points for, and then there's the support that you have to have coins on your account and you use the coins to engage in the live. Okay, so as a viewer, so we're talking to y'all. I'm the live host. So I tell you guys all the time, and I say it jokingly. This is kind of my way of explaining it to the room. But I say when you enter someone's live room, you just entered a relationship. You entered literally a threesome. So in all, that's funny, but at the same time, it is true, because this works. This only works when the three of us are working together, and the three of us is you, me, and TikTok. Okay, so TikTok has this platform. We're all here. We're supposed to engage, and they make it ideally safe. We got to make sure we understand different features and resources. But hold on one second. I like that into the relationship. You did. You did. You decided to hit that tap into this live, and you just made yourself a commitment. Long as it ain't the STD going around. No. Why she say the STDs? Yes. Yes, but again, that's part of it too. Because we jokingly, the acronym for STD is stinking thinking disease. That's what Coach Jesse and Mrs. Treetop. There's a few people that use that term, and it is often that negative mindset, the negative things that kind of keep you from doing things that you wouldn't even imagine you can do. But it's just a matter of you taking that initiative, changing your mindset, and taking action. So that's what that's about, and a lot of that is here too, because people don't view, because they don't know what to do as part of it. So that's an excuse. I mean, that's kind of an excuse, because you come here and you're like, I didn't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Hey, nurse. But then it's also kind of like, okay, well, now you got to go places where you can learn what to do and how to engage and what are the things you need to do to actively participate, because some of it is just understanding the etiquette. Okay, so when you come into someone's live room, you are participating. Okay, hey, Simply KB, you are participating. This is an active participation. Okay, and your participation supports in so many different ways. So you do what you are capable of doing. No one's asking you to break the bank. Nobody's asking you to do anything that's out of your comfort zone, but there are things that you can do to support the live stream. Because if somebody's coming here to support and share information or share entertainment and value to you, then you want to show some level of appreciation. So with doing that, like I said, there's free, I call the free support, and then there's the support where, yeah, you may have to you should put some coins in your account. I'll say that differently because there is value added by doing that in terms of how you grow. Okay, so I wanna be very intentional about how I express that. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the support coming through. Thank you for the roses. Okay, so hello, friend. How you doing, Hood Wall Street? Hello. So let me break this down because I think this is where a lot of people kind of overlook what happens here. So I'm gonna get to the blue boxes. I said if you could stay with me for a little bit. I know at some point you're like, I gotta go to work. So we gonna get there. So here's what I will say. When you tap the screen, you see there's 32K hearts under my name. I always start there. Actually, let me start somewhere else because I want you guys to read. When I talk about this, I don't talk about it in a way that says, oh, Dr. Lisa told me this. No, TikTok told you this. I didn't say it. TikTok made the rules. Six more. Oh, for the flash goal. Roses. That's right. Roses is the flash goal, y'all. Let me pen it again. Um, there we go. Yeah, so roses is the flash goal, one per person. This is a TikTok thing. When they put the flash goal out there, it's their way to see how truly is the room activated and engaging. So we had 20 in total. We got four more to go. So we'll see. And we have a 5 minute window, 5.5 minute window to get that done. Okay, so here's what happens. I always point to the source. And this is where this information stems from. And then I'm going to go around and share other stuff with you. If you click the number of the people in the room, okay, these first two boxes are the top two people in the room that are engaging. You'll hear other rooms when the room's rooming and people are sitting up top here. They're like, hey, these are high engagers. You understand? Get these people, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. And it's true. It's very true. You definitely want to pay attention to that. But I want you to pay attention to the whole process. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Look at you leveled up to level 10, Nikki. Awesome. Thank you so much. I saw you. How you doing, Bridget? Almost there. Yes. Congratulations, friend. So if you click the number of people in the room, there's a question mark in the corner. He said, oh, yeah. There's a question mark in the corner there. People never click that number. That number is telling you as a viewer who's in the room and how to become a top viewer. There is a ranking of the top people in the room, the people who have been rocking and rolling, doing the support thing. Miss Bloom, Luna, Kim, Unwritten, Trisha, Voice Guru, Chantel, E Nurse, Trisha, Natty Nat, that's it, Tasha, Natty Nat, Celine, Isa. So it goes on all the way down. You see all the top people. So if you click the question mark, click that question mark. Thank you so much for the DJ glasses. Appreciate your friend. Um, so if you click that question mark, it actually tells you how to become a top viewer. Okay. Good morning. How you doing, Royalty? Hello. Um, it tells you how to be a top viewer. So it tells you a couple things in that very first area. It says a coin. So we're gonna get to coins because that's kind of the you need to have coins on your account. So we're gonna talk about that. But a coin equals a point. So you get a point for the coins. Thank you so much for sharing the live. You get a point for every coin that you spend. The other thing it says is that you get a point for every I'm sorry, you get up to 3 points for every 10 minutes of liking the live. Liking the live is when you tap the screen. If you're tapping the screen consistently, there's going to be a pink heart that pops up right under my name. You keep tapping kind of faster than what I'm doing. But if you tap the screen, there's a pink heart that comes up. Then there's going to be a line that crawls across under that heart or within that heart. And once it gets to the end, if you stop tapping, confetti will fall on the screen and it will tell you how many likes you sent. People don't realize that that happens unless you know you have a tapper and stuff like that. And you do probably want to invest in a tapper. I have one in my shopping cart if you're interested. It's actually on sale too. So those are the things that'll get you likes. Okay, so you get points for that. Then it says comments. Every three comments, you get 3 points for comments you send in 10 minutes. Okay, so you get up to 3 points. And so again, your comments matter. That's why people say, oh, put the stickers in, comment this. 2 more roses for the flash goal. Yes, we're down to the last couple minutes of the flash goal as well. Thank you so much. If you haven't sent a rose yet, I think we just need one more rose. We got 2 minutes to get one more rose. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for that. We achieved it. Yay. Let me put some clapping on. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate y'all. We doing it this Monday morning. I appreciate everyone. Thank you. The goal is achieved. Thank you so much. I see you, Miss Erling. You got filtered for your 3 rows comment. That's totally fine. I got you, friend. Thank you for the support, everybody. So, so again, that's how you get points. Those points will tally as you are engaging the gifting, the tapping, the commenting, all that supports. Okay. Thank you so much, friend. You said you getting filtered. I think funny life story. It just says I'm learning. There you go. I'm learning. So all that matters. So tapping, that's why you say, you hear people say tap to the confetti. That's why they're saying that. Because they want you to tap, 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 tap. And when you release the confetti falls, that means that you did this nice amount of taps. I'm gonna tell you the live host can see your taps too. So we'll get to that. That's like a pro tip. But we can see how many taps you sent. So I'm gonna go there in a little bit because a lot of people I've been talking about that and some people catch it, some people have kind of missed that. I'll go there in a second. But so tapping. The other thing I'm going to show you now is the badge that says Lisa. So if you're in the room right now, you don't have a Lisa next to your name, then that means you have not gotten a daily heart me. To get a daily heart me means that you have to have 1 coin. Thanks, Dr. Lisa. On my way to Clyde, you said might go live soon. Is if she gives you permission. Gotcha. Okay. Well, look here. You want to tell people, make sure you like the live, tap the screen, make sure you're sharing the live out, and then grab your daily heart me. Those are the words I want you to practice. Grab your daily heart me, become a fan club member. And then the last thing I will say is set a live goal. For you, set a live goal that's at least put a November, put the Novembers. Okay? Set a live goal, say my live goal is the month of November. Okay? So those are the things I want you to say. You got 4 things. Tap the screen, share the live, grab your daily heart me, become a fan club member, and click my live goal. Okay, so that's the 4 things you're doing today. Matter of fact, for my everybody in agency, those are the 4 things you're practicing this week. Everybody is practicing saying that. Okay, those 4 things, so that you again, we're trying to get more fan club members. We're trying to make sure we meet our goals. We're trying to make sure people are engaging. Okay. So those are the 4 things you're saying just to get that engagement. And then, obviously this is Monday. The gift gallery is a whole nother thing. We ain't gonna go there. We can go there, but I'll go there. But we know that is, we want them to engage first. What's the month of November goal? What's the month of November goal? Why did you say that? The live goal, when I said November as the gift, is that what you meant by that? Let me show you. Because they have the flash goal still flashing. They haven't changed it over yet. Okay, hold on. It's still showing. I think that's what you're asking, Nikki. Yes. It's the live go. Let me finish my spiel. It's not letting me reset it yet. Because it's still showing the flash go for me. Okay, there it is. Okay. Do you guys see November's? You see November's. Okay, y'all see it. Okay. So on my end, why does it say 50? Let me edit that. Oh, it's not showing up. It's still going. Thanks for the flash go. Okay. Let me fix that. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate the Novembers. I appreciate everybody. Okay, so here, let's go. I thought you heard month of November. Yes, you heard me say that because the gift they're sending is November. You see, I don't know if you see it. It still says thanks for me from the flash code. Okay, just sent it, I think. Yes, got it, got it. Okay, all that is connected. That's why I said November. November is the gift, the month of November gift. Um, I said use November for Isa just so that she had a gift that she didn't have to think about. So I said put a November up there for her room. You could put anything. You can put whatever you want. I think for a room like hers that has a lot of people coming to see what she's doing, she should put a higher goal for herself and just see what happens. And November's kind of moderate enough that people will do it where it's not, shock and all. Yeah, in terms of the cost of the gift. Okay, friends. let me go back to what we were just talking about, the daily heart me, because my new people in the room, we still had a few of you guys who are still kind of learning what to talk about in your live and how you get people to engage, because they do have to engage. And let me say something, because I know sometimes people get a little uncomfortable, maybe that's the word. You're like, I don't want to sound like I'm begging, I don't want to sound like I'm telling you to do something and you don't want to do it, I just want to do my live. If I just mocked you, I apologize, but as you can tell, I've heard that a lot. Okay, I've heard it a lot. And what I will tell you, in all earnest and fairness about where you're at, okay? You said that's me. You are on TikTok. I'm just saying, you are on TikTok. If that is how you want to operate, then you probably shouldn't be on TikTok. I'm gonna say that, okay? I just forgot, because TikTok's a little different. TikTok wants that engagement. If you want your room to grow and room, oh, she told me, very good point. If you want it to grow, if you want it to room, if you want engagement, if you want people to come to your room and you have the community that you want to develop and foster, there's rules and engagement. It just is. There's rules of engagement. And you got to spend some time educating people on those rules of engagement. I'm going to start getting up on it. Yes. I know it's hard, y'all, because we are entrepreneurs. Okay, we all are entrepreneurs. We're doing this. We want to build community. We want to engage. We want to talk about our services and our other resources, but we're on TikTok. So we got to think about, okay, what's the push and pull there? What's the balance? And how can we do it where we can still do what we want to do and treat it as marketing, but we, we said, give me the money. But we got to spend some time educating our community. I mean, that's just how it is. You said I'm going to start getting on them. You said do it scared. So just keep that in mind, because TikTok, as you can tell, TikTok has little things like the flash goal. It'll, depending on how your room is operating and what's happening, it'll push more people into the room from the FYP. You'll get more impressions. She asked a good question, and I'm just going to be honest with you. People like Tiny Stiletto, Isa, people come and they're in it for the voyeurism experience. They want to watch. They're intrigued. They're drawn into those live streams. She's doing the loctician work and the way her camera set up. I saw her. I was like, oh shit, look at her. And I was doing my own live. And I was like, oh. And so I saw it. I couldn't hear what she was saying, and I haven't had a chance to get over there yet. But what her camera setup and angles is really good. And she's showing the whole technique. Now, again, I don't know what she's saying to people, but I'm assuming she's not saying to engage. I had a friend in my life that didn't know how to do stickers, so I need to teach them. Yes, that happens all the time. You typically have to have ads when we watch TV, or you pay extra for no ads. Watching TV is similar. It is. It is. But, that's not, to your point, Natty, people don't make that correlation. They don't make that correlation. In their mind, if you think about like network TV, yeah, the ads are there, the commercials are there. That's just part of the process. We have to endure the commercials. Well, the commercials are there because they paid for that space, that time to promote to you so that they can get their product in front of you. Well, they're thinking that you're going to go out and buy their product. So you're spending your money at some point. Or you got Netflix. Netflix you're paying for because you want to binge watch your shows. Or you pay for a cheaper version and you get the ads, and then you end up spending money because you see the ad. So just recognize that all that's part of the process. We should make commercial breaks. That's the way to think about it. You're right. I'm going to talk about a doll and do commercial breaks. That's it. That's it. That's exactly it. So people, maybe that's part of how people become more accustomed to understanding that this ain't TV. Stop and show me the money. like, okay, now let's take a quick commercial break. We're gonna do a water break. And then this water break is brought to you by tapping the screen. Have you gotten your tapper? Get your tapper right now, because we're gonna tap a little bit. I love it. That's exactly it, y'all. We should pause the video. This is a commercial break. You said nice crown for Live Fest. Thank you for that. How you doing, Mugu? Yes, so that's it. That's it. So we gotta make sure people understand what's happening here. Yes, thank you for always bringing positive energy. You're welcome. That is hilarious. Yes, commercials. So, but I mean, however, I don't want y'all to stress out about this, but I do want you to recognize it's a thing. It is a thing, and as much as we don't like it, it is part of the game we have chosen to play on TikTok. You said I'm going to do that. I love it. So the tapper is actually a good one to use because this is a good tool for people. Now, here's the compromise with the tapper. You can't comment. You got to pause the tapper so you can put a comment in. So you're literally going back and forth with tapping, turn it back on, and then ultimately putting your comment in and letting that kind of sit for a minute. So that's the thing that you're gonna have to kind of make sure your people understand too. Vibes gets high music, hype music on, and make them tap. Ooh, that's a good one. Makes sense. Yeah, yeah. We can take breaks. Just pause your live. You said you pause your live too, huh? You said I'm gonna take a break too. We all taking a break. You said you love the new tap. You said rapper, the new tap. It is so convenient. It is. It is. It is. It actually, this is a game changer. So I like the fact that I can move around with it, the cordless one. So I can take my phone, I'm downstairs on the sofa, I'm tapping, I'm listening to you all, and the tapping is happening for you. So that's a really good thing. How you doing, G Money? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the November. Um, so again, I know it's not ideal, but and it's a different experience because that's how TikTok has kind of cornered the market when it comes to the social media game. Because I'm on the YT right now, and I ain't seen no hearts, y'all. Y'all ain't tapping, ain't nothing happen. I don't even know. I don't even know. So, but that these are the differences in the two platforms. I'm just in. I'm using it now because you're busy working. Thank you so much, Trish. I appreciate you taking notes. So many gems in this live. You're so sweet. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, friend. So as you think about your community, you got to think about how do you get them engaged. So my people, how you doing, Trainer V? Thank you for the daily heartbeat. As my people in the agency, we're gonna set 4 goals. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. 4 goals for you all. And now I'm going to show you how you can see and hold your community accountable on who's engaging. Now, Tiny Stiletto, Natty Nat is going to be difficult. Obviously, you guys are moving around. Trisha T as well. You guys are cooking to pause and do all that stuff. You may not be able to, but it'll be interesting to look at your analytics on the back end because you can look at the analytics for how many likes you got in the live, how many shares, and then ultimately the comments as well. And I think you should start paying attention to that and see if there's ways you can move the needle. Are there times you talk about it in certain points in your life and you see things go up? I know Tiny Stiletto, she says she sees her room drop, but it'll go back up. But it'll dip down when she's asking them to engage. So I think the goal is going to get them to start to understand that, hey, this is not television, or just expect during this different moments, I'm going to pause and I'm going to ask you guys to engage. And so they expect for you to now look for that engagement, and maybe they're doing it up front. Maybe you're looking at your likes and saying, hey guys, the goal for today is to get to 50K likes. The goal today for the next 20 minutes, let's get to 10K likes, if that's the case, or 25K likes. And just making sure people are understanding that there is some activity that's needed for them to be in your room. Please repeat the 4 goals. I will, friend. Let me see. Let me catch up on a couple comments. Will the taps count when you pause the live? I don't know. I think so. I think the live is paused for you, but your viewers are still engaging. They still can send comments. They're still able to send. I think they're still able to send their comments and likes. So yeah. So I'm gonna say it doesn't pause necessarily for them. Pause their activity. Maybe I should put it that way. Um, Mine does that too. As soon as I get off that bench, it goes down. They fall for that. I'm trying to watch you on my laptop, but this is a whole different experience, a whole new experience. From the laptop, yeah, I don't think engagement translates the same way either. From a viewer perspective, like tapping the screen, all that stuff. Look at the Jets. Thank you, Black Lotus. I appreciate that. You're so sweet. Yes. You know those other those so the B gift gallery is a thing. Thank you so much. It's a lot of interactive gifts and stuff in there. So it takes over the screen, y'all, and so it's interesting seeing those gifts. Oh my gosh, thank you for that. I was like, what's happening? And I was like, oh, look at the Jets. Oh, oh yes, they can. I've seen it. Yes. Uh-huh. Yep, yep. Thank you for that, friend. Let's see. Let me catch up on a couple other comments. Hey, Ashley, how you doing? Hello. Okay, yes, they can't. They can't. Okay, I've seen it. Thank you for that, voice guru. Look at you. Oh, you're the title gifter. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. I owe you a message too. Let me put my post-it back. I moved it. That's what happened. I'm moving my post-it. So I'm gonna get to that. And Trisha T and Kim, I'm doing the Zooms. I got you both for Zooms today. So I got you both. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support for the DJ glasses. Them DJ glasses. Thank you for that, friend. Let's see. Let's see. Level 30. Black Lotus. Hold on one second. Where'd it go? You leveled up to level 30. Will it let me do it? Let's see. I'm gonna set you over here. Oh, look at you. Appreciate the galaxy. Thank you for that. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate you guys. I love how long they stay on when it's multiple. Um, yes, yes. The glasses there. That's super cute. They it's like all the effects. It looks good with the live fest too. Thank you guys. I appreciate all that. Thank you so much. She said, I love the Jets. Is it possible to go live from my laptop? Trainer V, yes. You know what, Trainer V? Do me a favor. Leanne was doing it today. She just commented. Leanne, connect with Trainer V. How you doing, Mariposa? Wow. You said mind blow. Thank you for that, November friend. I appreciate you. Yes. So this is Leanne. Leanne was doing, she was going live from her laptop this morning in her live. She was doing live studio. How you doing, Level Up Queen? She was doing live studio. That's what you need to do that's what you need to have access to go live from a computer, from your laptop. Okay, so she had it set up. She's familiar with it. I honestly, to this day, I have never gone live from my laptop. My laptop is actually sitting right here. I've never done it. So I don't know all the details. I hear it's kind of wonky. It's a learning curve. It's a little different, but it has a lot of functionality and features that the regular mobile device doesn't have. So it's kind of a trade-off. It's a trade-off. I've heard also that it does not push out your live the live impressions when TikTok is putting you through the live feed doesn't get pushed out as much on the laptop as it does on the mobile. Mobile being vertical, being the mobile device, you get pushed out a lot more. Pros and cons has everything else. Like everything else, you have pros and cons. Yeah. So you just got to kind of decide what you're looking for. For me, the phone, the mobile device is what I prefer. Thank you so much. I am doing very well. Thank you for that. Okay, how did you pin the congrats? He said, okay, how did you do that? So there's actually a message that pops up in the chat. So when Black Lotus linked up, it came across my screen that says she reached level 30, and it is then in the chat, it says celebrate, and I can click that celebrate, and there's a sticker I can add. So that's what just happened. So Black Lotus, do me a favor, put a comment in so I don't have to go up too far, because you are, let me see, let me find it. Oh, okay. You know what? Okay, I was just about to check. You were 29.29. Now you're 29.30. Thank you for the cheers. Look at you, Fred. Okay, so let me pin Black Lotus because I want you guys to look at her profile pic. Okay, so this is for my new people in the room. Let me talk about the blue boxes. Let me talk about what just happened with Black Lotus. Okay, so I'm gonna use her as an example of somebody who leveled up in this room, and then somebody who also is a high level engager as well. So she's both. She's a combination of two things. She's high level in this room, and she's high level in the TikTok streets, okay, in everybody's room. Before I do that, real quick, Carol, you asked what was the four things I want you guys to focus on. Four things I want you guys to focus on. I want you to focus on getting your likes up, taps in your room. We're going to talk about setting a goal for yourself. Maybe your goal is 10K, 25K, 50K. If there's something you've never seen in your likes before, put a goal for that and say, hey, room, we're trying to get that this week. This is our November goal. We're going to try to do this each day I come live. I want us to get to 50K. I want us to get to 25K. Whatever that number is, think about that number. Try to do a stretch goal so you can get that engagement in your room. The other thing, I'm going to pin Black Lotus again once I transition. The other thing I want you to, so set a goal for your likes. I want you to set a goal for your shares. You can see how many shares have been sent. If you look here, that arrow says 220 shares have been sent. Set a goal for your shares. Say, hey guys, we only had 10K shares. I know sometimes people share it to group chats, like we shared a lot to the group chats here. Share it to individuals. You could do a power share where you hold my nose or the middle of the screen and share it out to individuals that you haven't shared to before. So people can share that way. So sharing, goal for yourself. How many daily heart meets you have? Okay. So if you're someone that has under 25 heart meets in terms of your weekly numbers, maybe it's under 100. How do you get to 100? How do you make goals for yourself? Similar to the hearts over here, how do you think about your heart meets? Okay. And then your live goal. Set a live goal for yourself that makes sense for your room. So set a goal that says, okay, maybe I do the month of November goal, the November, or maybe I set a goal that's a little bit of a stretch. Maybe it's donuts, if that's something where you always have done roses, or you always done the heart puffs or something. Maybe it's donuts. And so you get your room understanding that they have to support your live goal. The rooms that don't see a lot of participation, um, I would set a goal that is either maybe something from your gift gallery that you need to fulfill. That's something you can put in there, or something that's a little bit more of a stretch, and maybe the November might feel okay for people to send. Okay, so those are the things. Those are the four things I want you to do. We're gonna start trying to get our rooms to engage a little bit more and helping them understand that this ain't TV. Okay. All right. So thank you so much. I see you, Bob Bonus. You did you leveled up too. Thank you so much. I'm reading Unstoppable. Thank you for that. Level 25. So I appreciate everybody coming through. Let me talk about what just happened. I was going to share this. I got 70K likes on my live yesterday. That's good. That's good. So thank you for the populars. So now just get your community to now think about how do they engage more, how do they get you to 100K, how do they share more, just little things like that. Your fan club is that's part of the responsibilities of the fan club, because TikTok actually lists that there, like putting a comment in, you get 30 points for. Sharing out the live. They had a share goal, I think, for 15 points at one point. I don't know if that's still there, y'all. When you get the daily heart meet itself, that's 45 points. So just understanding how you can get points and support your live at the same time. Thank you for the November. You said I'm trying to level up in the room. Look at you. thank you for that. um, so Black Lotus, I pinned again because I wanted to. You did level up in the room. Look at you. So Mr. Lean is a level 31. Where's okay? So what it has to celebrate. Let's celebrate. Y'all gonna make me celebrate everybody. I gotta. Well, okay. Let me do Vibe Wellness first. She was 25, and then I mean and then I'm gonna do Miss Darlene. She is a 31er. So I'll do Vibe Wellness for 60 seconds. So I had Black Lotus penned because I was going to go through and talk about that, what she just did. And so I want to explain the blue box and I want to explain the Lisa in the room as well for her. So if you look at, let me see, will it let me pin her? There we go. So if you look at her, this is for my newbies in the room. If you look at her profile pic, click her profile pic, the mini profile is gonna come up. And then you will see where she has a blue box 29 and she has a Lisa box as her member box is basically that heart is a level 31. Okay? So the level 31 is the level 30. The level 30 is for this room. Okay? The blue box with the diamond is it's kind of purplish blue. It is the 29 is for any room she goes to, any and every room she goes to. She's collecting points. Okay. So those points matter in terms of how people perceive you. Okay. When you put a comment in, anybody in the room who wants to put a comment in and see their own box, you can do that as well. And you can see how you are leveling up. I'm going to pin Miss Darlene right now. Written. How you are navigating this room, but also how you are navigating the other rooms. When you click your blue box really quickly, it shows you how many points you've collected from engagement in a room, has a / symbol that tells you how many points you need, the total amount of points you need to get to the next level. And then it actually has a screen that says level up. It tells you underneath that, how do you level up? How you doing, Pantra? Patron, thank you so much for being here. It tells you right underneath there how many points you need to get to the next level. So it's the difference between what you got and what you need is the points that you're striving for. Okay? So here's what I want you to do. Everybody in the room, right now, just click your blue box. I want you all to put a comment in. Just say hi, put a comment in. I want you all to see your numbers because this is where now you see how you're growing. I'm hyper vigilant about my numbers now. Just like Miss Darlene was, she's like, I'm trying to level up. Oh wow, they really captures everything you do on. Absolutely, absolutely. He said, I'm 17. Now click your 17. I want you to click your 17. It's tracking everything. Now, again, when you know your numbers, you're going to know how you want to move. So you just saw Miss Darlene say, I want to level up. You got to know how you want to move. Now, she could have said, you know what, Doc, I can't level up today. I might level up later in the week or next week because my budget says otherwise. But that's important that you know that so that you're not, just doing things and not really realizing the impact of it. Or what does it mean for you to grow or for you to kind of be chill for a little bit? The climb to 25. Oh, that climb, I know, friend. Ooh, that climb. Wait a minute. Wait till you get to 26, 27, 28, and all the others. Oh, my gosh. He said, okay. Yep. Now I'm working on 24 overall. Yep, that's it. And so you do it based on where you see yourself growing. So I teach this because here's the deal. The B stuff. I didn't talk about the leagues. I'll talk about that in a second. I didn't talk about the leagues because I don't want you guys to get hung up as a live host on the leagues until you understand how to grow as a viewer and how to educate your community on how to grow. Okay? I just got to 17. 18 seems so far away. Well, you know what? I just leagued up to 27. I actually did it in Black Lotus room the other day. I leagued up to 27, and I looked at that number that I needed for 28. I was like, oh, Lord. I was like, oh, Lord, no, Lord, Lord, Lord. So, just know it is something you want to pay attention to. And so I don't want you guys to be blindly, doing things and not paying attention to your levels. Okay? But not paying attention to your levels and wondering why you're not growing. Thank you for that. Look at you, Helen Q. You said I'm gonna show her. Level 20. Look at you, friend. Love it, love it, love it. Awesome, awesome. That's awesome, friend. Thank you for sharing that. All right, y'all. Thank you for the Novembers, Kim. I appreciate you. So I say that because the levels actually have an impact. Okay? And Nikki with 2Ks, you said TikTok tracking everything. They are. And they make it very transparent. So now that you know this, you can't unsee it. You understand what I'm saying? So when people come in your room, you see it. Inspired action. Let's get them. Get them this week, T. Love it. Appreciate that. Yes. All your business out here. TikTok is snitching. TikTok's a snitch. Yeah. So, but no, you can't unsee it. So I'm gonna say this to you all. And y'all know what I'm talking about, especially the ones that have been doing this for a long time. When people come in your room, you see the people with no boxes. You see the people with, no heartbeats. You see it. Got it. Moving differently now. Yeah. You see the people with no heartbeats. I see my Lisas, and I see my no Lisas, and I see my grave Lisas. So I see it. It ain't like I don't see it. Now, the question is like, how do you navigate that with people? How do you say, okay, make sure you grab your daily heart me, make sure you're a fan club member, and then you can get support. Oh, I see that you don't have a Pro Boxer, you haven't gotten your Lisa. There's little things like that you can do. And so you just kind of let people know gently, like, hey, there's some things you want to pay attention to, because you're going to be wondering why you're not growing, why you're not getting engagement, why people aren't showing up for you because you don't show up for them. Just saying. Oh, the no box people motivating them. Yeah, that's it. These gaps get bigger and bigger. I know they get bigger and bigger, y'all. They do. It's, yeah. The stuff people don't talk about. Yes. Yeah, so yeah, the stuff people don't talk about, it gets, yeah. The climb is real. And so you got to respect the people who did the climb. Look at you, friend. Thank you for that title. Gift, title gift of the galaxy. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you for that. I love it. So yeah, it's interesting. Thank you. Oh, appreciate you, Leanne. She came over a little YT. Appreciate you, friend. Thanks for the galaxy. That galaxy. Yes. This is a strategy for all of this. Yeah, there's a strategy for all of it. It is. It is. And if you get some time, some people do it in a way that seems inauthentic, and it seems like they're trying to do something that's, manipulative. Do it in a way that's, be genuine about it. At the end of the day, how you doing, KL? There are people who are still trying to figure this thing out, and that's where I'm like, okay, you know what? I just want to teach y'all. I'm not expecting, and I try not to expect, because I really don't want y'all to feel like y'all have to. But I will say, if you are looking to grow, that is part of the strategy. It is. So you just got to keep that in perspective in terms of how you do it. Built of faith. Thank you so much for being here. I figured let me level up and be the title gifted. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Some that just give and they expect to get it back the next day. Yeah, Marposa, that is true. That is true. Is and that's not, and honestly that's not realistic too for everybody's budget. That's why I say you can't be breaking a budget here. You got to figure out what makes sense for you. How do you want to engage? And if you have it, that time period, that's up to you in terms of who you do that for, how you give it, but also just recognizing that, you know, maybe that's not where that person's at that time, So I think there's a little bit of that. But if you're pouring into people and you're coming in their room and you're tapping the screen, you're sharing them, they see that too. They do see that. Now the big rooms, maybe it's not, it's harder for them to see that. But the rooms where you're really a part of a community, they see it. They will. Um, so yeah, so just be careful, mindful of how you're navigating where you're going to, you know, sow those seeds. Yeah. Good morning. How you doing, Yolanda? Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for being here. Um, really quickly, so your goals for the week, okay? If you were really from, and this is all from a live host perspective. So my people who are live hosts in the room, and if you're not a live host, I will say your goals for the week is to understand how you are engaging and how you are moving as you go into different live streams. Okay. Again, this ain't TV. So what are you doing that allows you to then support and show that support in a way that's within your, you know, your capabilities at that point in time. Like I said, it does not, you don't have to break the bank to do it. Tapping the screen, sharing the live, commenting is important to the live stream. Okay, sending popular votes. Populars are 1 cent gifts. That matters to the live. You have to be mindful because some operate with out of sight, out of mind mode. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Definitely true. Um, I think a lot of it's going to be based on, you know, understanding what you're who you're supporting to and what you're where you're going for that type of support. Okay, so if you're going into rooms where again the rooms are rooming, I don't know. You know, it's hard to be seen and noticed. There, you got to throw big gifts. You got to be like really really big to be seen, and so it just depends on if that's how you want to operate. Um, So let's see. Thank you so much, Leanne. I appreciate you. Appreciate the support, friend. Okay, so here's our goals for the week. So we got 4 things we want to pay attention to. We want to pay attention to um, our likes, our comments, shares. So those things, the heart me, and then your live go. Okay. So pay attention to that in terms of how you're looking at those numbers, how you're tracking up. Okay. Likes you can track here, shares you can track down here, daily heart me you can track here, and then your live go to. Okay. So just come up with a way to talk about that stuff. Good morning, new here, FYF. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your friend. Life needs balance. Ooh, I love that. God First GQ Live host, pop up 7 Eastern, 7 days a week, adopted foster mom, pastry chef, enjoying all pivots of life. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you being here. Um, Let me know if you have any questions as a new person. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer questions for you. What else was I was going to say? I wanted to say, because we got into that, thank you for the follow. We got into that conversation because we had people in the room that was still trying to figure out what does all this mean. So we talked about that from a live host. So live host, I gave you guys those 4 things. Viewers, I would say the same thing. You want to pay attention to your likes, your comments, your shares, your live, your gifting that you do, as well as your daily harmonies. Okay, so you decide that. You decide how you want to navigate and connect in a room. Okay, um, Live Fest. My friends in the room who are already in the agency. Okay, if you have not, I'll repeat, if you have not signed up for Live Fest, please sign up for Live Fest. And if you do need someone to show you what I'm talking about, put it in the chat. Say, I don't know what you're talking about. I need to know how to get to Live Fest. Let me know because I want people in the room to be able to send you their, share with you their link for Live Fest. Thank you for the Daily Heart Me. Okay, so that's what's swirling around my head, Live Fest 2025. So if you're somebody that needs something, let me know. Let us know so we can support you. I don't want you to be out here 2 weeks from now and you like, nobody told me. Nobody shared it with me. I didn't know how to get it. So I want you to be able to get that, okay? I want you guys to be able to engage. Thank you so much. Is it Shaniqua? Thank you so much, friend. I think did I say that correctly? I tried, friend. So let me know if I said it correctly. Hey, Jesse. So I want you to be out here really like, what is all this about? Thank you, friend. Um, because Live Fest is going to be a whole vibe at some point. Okay, it's going to be a whole thing, and you're going to go all on these TikTok streets for about 4 weeks straight, and that's all you're going to hear is live as this, live as that. And so you want to be able to at least engage and participate if you can. Okay, it's going to give you more visibility, more traffic to your room, all those things, because that's what TikTok's going to be promoting and pushing. So I want you to be able to access it and be a part of it, and you can decide how you want to engage. Look at that level up cake. Congratulations, Frey. Appreciate that. Awesome. Congratulations. Why don't I see a sticker for you? Huh. Did you do you must have did that on your own. Thank you so much. Crack the code. How you doing, Fran? Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for the daily heart me. Appreciate you as well, Fran. Let me know if there's any questions. Natty Nat, thank you for that November. Appreciate the support. You guys are awesome this morning. Appreciate all the support. So let me know if there's questions too, because I want to make sure we answer any questions. I do have a couple meetings, so and I gotta do some work to send them the code. Thank you for that, Fred. Thank you for the shares. Um, so I got the Live Fest link yesterday. Okay, okay. Now what? Did you sign up? Did you join? She said, I got it yesterday. Did you join? Let me know if you know. I'll run through it. Let me do this. I'll run through Live Fest, and I know many of you are already participating in it. But but it was asking me to choose dance or music, or what? What's the or? Um, did you pick a talent? Something else I need to see what it looks like. Okay. Anybody else ever get a choice in the beginning? I don't think I've ever seen a choice. So you didn't accept it because you didn't know which one to pick yet, or you did join, and now it's asking you after the fact, after you join. Honestly, I don't know what it looks like if you. Um, okay, I am supposed to choose a talent. You don't have to choose a talent. You're not supposed to. You don't have to. Um, you said, how do I get the code to send to a seller? I forgot. Okay, I'll show you. I'll walk you through on the shop side. Yes, you choose a track. I can't see who leveled up. Congrats on that. That was Nikki with 2Ks. We have to pick a talent. You don't. No, you don't have to pick a talent. So Yolanda, you don't have to. Um, in the request to sign up, if you have it as an option, it's probably because you either have been someone that was dancing or playing music, and it or already recognize that you are eligible for those tracks. And so that's probably what happened. Now, I ain't get that because y'all, I don't dance. I ain't dancing and singing on here. So, y'all, TikTok was like, nah, you ain't no dancer. You ain't no singer. You ain't a gamer. No, you don't got choices. So I never saw that. So I never saw that. He said, Lord, I am not dancing. Natty, you might have got it. I don't know, Natty. TikTok's like, okay, she dancing. You got your music playing. I didn't get that. so yeah, I don't know. Yolanda, you got it. You said you got it for real. Yolanda. But you play music. You do play music. That is true. You do play music. Thank you for that title gift of the roses. Appreciate it. It gave me the option to choose as one of those things, but but it wasn't required. Okay, it gave you an option. I need to look. Right, Nat, but not me. I didn't get unless I overlooked it, y'all. I don't remember seeing a choice. Matter of fact, let me say this: I didn't get a music choice because it sent me a message saying you're not eligible for music, and to be eligible, I have to fit the requirements. So I did get a system notification for music. I don't know if I'm eligible for dancing. I ain't been dancing, y'all. So I have not done any dances. I don't know. Yeah. So TikTok is like, no, girl, you just live. You just go live. How do I get a product to sell? I am new to everything. How do you get a product to sell? Okay, I'll do a quick overview for shop. Give me 1 second because Coach Jesse asked too. So I'll do a quick little rundown for you guys. I got all three to choose from. You got all three? Okay. Well, TikTok was like, no, you don't need all three. I don't need none of them. Um, you said I didn't get that. I didn't get it either. So I don't know. Doc, how do we plug music into the chat room? How do you plug music into the chat room? For the voice chat? Are you talking about yeah, I think that's what you're talking about, the voice chat. Um, Holla cute. You have to have many talents to make it in the TikTok. I'm just saying you gotta have many talents. Well, singing and dancing hasn't been mine. TikTok's like, no, ma'am, that's not your thing. I'll probably get that for the Fab Lab. You probably would. You probably would. That's fair. You probably would. I got music, dancing. You got all three, Natty. You said I can't dance, so I'm definitely not choosing that. Yes, chat. Okay, the voice chat. Just voice chat. So TikTok has music already there for you to choose from if you want to turn it on. It's 7 different options for music. So you can turn on TikTok music. TikTok music is okay. They got gentle. The jazz is fine. I like the jazz. I'll say that. The jazz was fine for me. Um, Otherwise, you could do your own music, which means that your mic has to be unmuted. We learned that today when we was talking to Dr. Trish. But your mic has to be unmuted, and you just have your music playing. Like if you had it on your computer, you were playing your Spotify or Alexa or whatever else you want to play. So that's how you would do it. So you would have to have it connected. If you had some kind of podcast type machine, you can connect your phone and pipe it in that way. But you have to figure out how you will want to share music and have it, flowing through your stream. But otherwise, you can use TikTok's music. TikTok's music is good. The benefit of it is that you're able to mute your microphone, but the music is still playing. So that's what I did yesterday. I'm doing it later with Alexa. You're gonna do it later with Alexa? Okay. Are you piping it through, or are you just gonna have your phone next to your Alexa? Is that what you're doing? So that may be the way to do it, Halaku. That's having your phone next to whatever the music speaker is. You could do it that way, or if you had it connected, you could have it kind of flowing through the stream. Again, you have to have some kind of inputs that you used for it. Um, let me wrap. Let me close the bow on tie the bow on Live Fest, and then I'm gonna go to shop. Phone next to Alexa. Gotcha. TikTok gifter. Hello, friend. So if you are going to go to Live Fest, here's what I'm going to tell you. We just talked about Live Fest music. What a girl, she performing. That is not me, y'all. I'm not doing all that. So anyway, Live Fest. I'm gonna go to my shop page real quick. Let's see. You said just be mindful of the unmuted because it picks up folks' background noises. Yes, it does. You can turn on that background feature, but I think it still will pick it up. Did you get the flash goal? I did get the flash goal. It was roses, actually. Thank you for that. You said that's your sign for me to start singing, playing music. TikTok's like, I'm gonna fix you. Okay, really quickly. Video. I did 2 videos for this. Why is my TikTok video that post I did about this Live Fest? How to post a video for the Live Fest? It's getting some traction. There's a lot of people, I guess, curious about the process. Keyboard typing here all the time. Ooh, okay. So I'm getting a lot of traction from that video. I think it's over 1,000 views already, just for the Live Fest video, not the moon video, but it's a video I did that's talking about how to post the video, and I guess a lot of people are searching for that. So just that's to that point. If there's something that is trending, if there's something that people are looking for and searching for, try to think about posting a video about it. If you notice there's a topic or if something's out there that happens. Like Super Bowl videos got a lot of traction, stuff like that. Just kind of keep that in mind. I want you guys to put that in the back of your head as you're thinking about different things happening. So that video did get a lot of traction. They gave me music that that's what I saw there. Okay. Oh, they gave you music too. You do sing though. No, so Black Lotus, you sing. You are singing all the time in your live. So that's what I gave you music. You're playing me. Well, you're not really playing music, but you're singing quite a bit. And she has a beautiful voice, y'all too. Yeah. So yeah. Keyboard typing. I'm here all that time. Okay. Yes. Thank you all for checks. Good morning, Petra. How you doing, friend? I tried to see you, but I must go to my main account. Okay, gotcha. I see you, friend. Thank you for being here. That's great. I saw that one. Yep. I saw the place to create a live fest video. I'm going back and look at yours. Okay, there I did a video about it. Yes, that's that. Yes, they are saying post live fest video. Yep, yep. She does have a beautiful voice. She does. She does. Have y'all need to go to Black Lotus. She'll just start singing. I was like, you just purchased a tapper. Look at you, friend. I love it. Thank you so much, Kim. You said I'm muted. You're muted. What does that mean? Was that old message? Dr. Trisha got filtered. Um, so Black Bush should play piano for Live Fest. Do you play the piano, Black Bush? She plays. I think she does play a couple instruments, if I recall correctly. They also saw all. They also saw all three and tell you that you can qualify for doing a certain number of lives with that. Oh yes, interesting. I am good. I want to do that. Okay. Not anymore. You said I was muted, huh? I'm good now. Okay. Was that a while ago? Maybe that's when the phone call came in. Okay. Um, indeed, I do have. I do. I went to Berkeley Music School. Oh, okay. Oh, the phone call did it. Okay. Thank you for that, Fred. Yes, I believe it is 7 days. All right. Look at you, Black Lotus. Go ahead and play some music for the live fest. I love that. Yeah, she's like I said, she sings. Yeah, you could definitely start playing. That's beautiful. Um, okay, really quickly, let me do a quick rundown of this. So this was the video. This is the effects video. So it shows this effect. The screen will turn around and show your little face. You put your face there, and all I did was hold the button for 7 seconds and stopped it. And the music automatically populated whatever TikTok's music that they chose for it. I used that and I posted the video. In the video, you can see right there, all I did was type, what did I say? Join LiveFest 2025. That hashtag for LiveFest populated instantly. So that's how it worked for me. For whatever reason, it's glitching for a lot of people. I'm not sure why. I didn't use any special filters. Oh, that's it. I didn't use any special filters and I posted it to my content, not my story. You can't do it to your story because hashtags don't work in the stories. I don't know if y'all knew that, but they don't. I think my video is sitting at, I think 7 views. Oh, okay. This particular live fest video, so this one has 120. The other one had, I think it has like 160 or 70 or something like that. So yeah. So they're not going to do super well, but they'll do okay. I have some Dragonfly account. Dragonfly account taking over some of my videos. Oh, I don't know what that is. That must be a third party app. How you doing, Laviv? Greetings. How are you doing, friend? It says greetings to the chatters. Thank you so much. Let me see. It got filtered. Thank you, friend. Um, I did not know that about hashtagging the stories. Yes, yes. So yeah, hashtags in the stories don't work. So you can't post to your stories. I know people are funny about posting to their page. We had a couple people. Leanne, did you do private? You could make the video private if you chose to. Like, to be honest with you, I might, if I was, this is my shop page, I might make this private. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't align with the products and stuff that I had done. So if you click and you want to make a video private, you click your 3 dots and then you can make it private. Okay, this was with the lock. The one with the lock, it says privacy settings. See it? And you can make it just for you to see it. Only you. So I'm going to leave it a B because I use it as an example right now. So I'm doing it tonight late. I'm trying to get a few views as possible. Some more views on it. Or you saying you're trying to get, you don't want to get a lot of views on it. um, I think Janine made it private, so there's no views to it. So she did make it private because her content's all about budgeting and finance. So she didn't. Hello, friend. How you doing, Coach Bearheart? So she didn't want this to be on her page because it doesn't align with her other content, which makes sense. So yeah, you can absolutely do that. You still get the points for it. It's 200 points, so that's totally fine. She says she kept it up for a day and then made it private. Gotcha. If you make it private, does it still count as for Live Fest? I think you want to do what they're doing. Keep it up for a couple days, just to be on the safe side. You ain't gotta be up there forever. Thank you so much. How you doing, Rebecca? Thank you for that daily heart me. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be up there forever. You don't have to be married to it, but you get your points. I don't think they're gonna take your points away. So you get your points instantly. Grand Rising, everyone. Be blessed. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I would say do maybe 24, 48 hours if you're really concerned about too many people seeing it. And then um, make it private. Okay, so once you click, once you click that, you're gonna go to TikTok Studio. I'm gonna walk you through. Let me turn this off. TikTok Studio. You're gonna go to the live side real quick, and then you're gonna come down to campaigns. So now a different campaign is taken. It's live takeoff. So this is a different campaign. So I'm gonna go here. Didn't go. There we go. I'm gonna go and press there. So now I wanna see, it's only talking about live takeoff. And then what's this other thing? So I'm gonna scroll down here. Let's see. Okay. This is the countdown to Live Fest. That's separate from Live Fest. So right now I don't see Live Fest anymore. So this is good. Thank you so much, friend. This is good. I don't see Live Fest. So this is Countdown to Live Fest, which is a different campaign. So I'm like, where's my Live Fest? I don't see that as a campaign option. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back up. You see this says Fest Honors? That little box there, Fest Honors. I'm going to press it. And it says Live Fest. I'm going to view. And that's how I get to it. Okay? That's how I'll get to it. So my people in the agency, I want you to pay attention. I want you to go back and see if you have 4 green check marks in the big one here. So in this first module, this first area, you should see a total of 5 check marks. 1 for here, 1 for here, 1 for here, 1 for here, and 1 for here. Okay? If you do not see those check marks, you're missing one of them. You have homework, okay? So I want you guys to do your homework and make sure you just click this and you read through. You ain't got to read through it. If you don't want to read through it, I'm totally fine with it. It just kind of breaks down what's happening. Scroll all the way to the bottom, then come back up, and then hit that little checkbox. That's all I want you to do. So you can get your little checkbox, okay? So that's your homework. If you do not see the 5 green check marks, one there, and there, okay? So go back to your Live Fest and do that for me, just so that we stay in compliance. We get the most points. We're in a agency competition too. So if we get the most people to do the Live Fest schedule information, get this checked off, then we get points for that. So we're tied, 5-way tie for first place. I don't know why, but that's what it says in the system. So I want us to see if we can continue to be part of the tie or grow. So we'll see. In the meantime, this is the one thing that has taken the most time and effort. And it turned out that I posted the video is frustrating folks too. But this is going to take a little bit of time. And all you're going to do is click invite. And you can share it out with people who are already in your top. Or you could click the hourglass here. I'm sorry, the magnifying glass, and find some folks to share it out with. You can be creative and search for names. So maybe I wanted to search for, I said Kathy before. So I just put CA and then start putting people who have CA in their names. And then it goes down and down. And then it goes into alphabetical order. So share it out with go deeper into your follower list and see if you can find somebody to share it with. Share it with your significant other. Maybe they have TikTok's account and they have live access. Share it with them and like, hey, let me see your phone so I can accept this invite I sent you. And then your kids and stuff, if they have live TikTok access as well, live access. So again, just kind of go deeper into your list of folks, okay? And then do the fest video, okay? You said you are always helping us. You're welcome, friend. You're so welcome. Thank you for that. Because our agency family are absolutely amazing. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, Miss Charlene. You guys are welcome. So go deeper in your list. And then last but not least, when you go live, if there's anybody in your chat who's like, oh, I never signed up for Live Fest. What's Live Fest about? Oh my gosh, especially if you have the effect going on too. You're showing this and you're like, hey, let's talk about it. Um, you can actually click the little campaigns over here, slide over to the one for Live Fest, and you'll get to this screen. You can get to this screen and share it with them. You can literally share it in your live with them. Okay? So that's another person you can do that. That's another way you can do it. Hey Dimples, how are you, friend? So definitely share it out. Try to be intentional. Make sure you are hopefully getting those early points to see what happens. Okay? Okay, now shop. I'm gonna segue. So that is my spiel on Live Fest. I'm gonna talk about shop in about 10 minutes, and we're gonna get off. I'm gonna get off no later than 12:15. So I gotta get off because I have a meeting too. Very informative, Doc. I learned so much from much my second time on your live. You're welcome, friend. Keep me posted on when you're going live. Okay, so this is my TikTok shop page. We're going to talk about this. Coach Jesse, are you still in the room, friend? You asked a question. And then my other friend, you asked, was that you, Petrona? Let me know, was that you who asked about how to get products? I think that was your question. What was the question on hand? Yes, okay. Look at you, friend. Thank you for the fireworks. Thank you for that. You know what? I gotta tell y'all, I I love seeing fireworks in real life, but I have to admit, I was one of those kids, and my son's like this. My daughter's kind of like it too. She's kind of outgrown it because I outgrew it. Um, I was that kid that was like petrified, like really, really scared of the fireworks sound. So my parents couldn't take us to go see the fireworks shows. Like we were those kids. Me and my sister, we couldn't go see the fireworks shows because I would not. We were crying and stuff. So anyway, I say that because like now I think about it, I was like, I love fireworks. I actually love the sounds. I love everything about it, but my son does not. He does not like it. I was like, he's such like his mama. So anyway, um, do I need separate contact details if I start a TikTok shop page? You do have to set up a separate account. To start a separate account, you do need a separate email. I think for some reason I think you need an email, separate email, and a phone number. You can get a Google Voice number. You don't have to. You don't have to. You know, try to figure out another device and all that stuff. Just get a Google Voice number if that's the case, and obviously a Google email. So yeah, but you do need. I think you need one or the other, or one or both. I can't remember if it's both now. So you said nice. I said, oh. Are we meet? Yes, Kim, I have you on my list. I need to send you the Zoom. You and Trisha T. I have you on my list for today. Yes, Kim, yes. You was filtered, but the answer is yes. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Okay, gotcha. Um, so shop. Okay, so let me explain real quick for your question about getting products. There's a couple ways to get products. because I think you were asking, do you need products? So some people request a sample. They don't always give you samples. Depends on the seller. You can request it. They have to approve it. Sometimes they ignore it, and it just kind of sits in their queue, and nothing happens, and you don't get the sample. So they do have to approve it and send it out. So you can request, but you may not get it. They also have the system called a refundable sample. Like if you buy a product and if you sell it and get a commission for it, they'll refund you the amount. So you can try to do that. That's hit or miss too, but you could try. That's not a problem. Um, I think it's always good, especially if you go live and you're pinning products or you have your shopping cart turned on, you might get sales. And there's probably a higher likelihood that you'll get a sale from a live than you do from your content. Should the shop be separate from your page? Um, Let me circle. So Nanny asked that question about, do you need a separate account? She was asking about how to set it up. I personally think yes. I'm going to show you why. I mean, this is just a good example here. These are products that are on my page. Now, when you're doing TikTok shop, and some of these are shoppable live clips that I use, some of these are videos I've done. When you're doing TikTok shop, the shoppable content takes over your algorithm, especially if you're doing different types of products. It takes over your algorithm. So certain videos get more views, certain get fewer views. But if I wanted to do all my Dr. Lisa conversations where I'm showing you tips and tricks and stuff, those videos would get, um, you're confusing the algorithm. They may not get the same views or same attention for this page because the algorithm's like, hey, are you trying to promote Goli vitamins, the little Goli vitamins, or are you trying to talk about Live Fest? Like, what you doing? so, so you don't want to confuse the algorithm. So people say, do a separate page for shop because of that. And you can promote your shop products. And if you're trying to be in a certain niche, maybe there's beauty products you're doing, or health and wellness, or electronics, you can do that and keep it separate. The only way it really does make sense is if your content and what you're promoting for your products are aligned. So I always think about like a Coach Chantel. She's talking about yoga. She's talking about mindfulness. She may have journals. She may have the yoga mat and the equipment and the blocks and stuff. And so she does that type of product promotion for her shop videos and stuff like that. But her videos could very much be her sitting down in her live stream because she's on the mat, or she's showing the blocks and she's talking about it in a shoppable video. So there's some synergy there. There's a connection to what she's doing. What do you post while waiting to get approved for shop? For your shop page, you could do review videos. You could review products. You wouldn't have, they wouldn't be shoppable products, but there could be products where you're talking about, the bench, and you're saying, this is the bench that I use for my fitness exercise. You might post videos of you on the bench working out and stuff. Yeah. So you could do product reviews. Is it true you use the sample to show products instead of the refundable, like buy them refunded? Um, is it true that you use the sample to show products? Um, you could, if you have a product, no matter how you got the product, whether it was a sample or refundable product, you have the product, and you can do videos and live streams with that product. I think I just want to make sure I understand the question. So I have, let's use an example. Say I got this goalie. This gum. I actually did get this as an example for the first pack. This is the second pack. Here go the first pack. So I did get this as a sample. So the product was given to me as a sample, and then I used it to talk about it in my live streams. I think I did a video about it. I think this is just me when I was in my live talking about it. So I was talking about it there. So the product was a sample. Hey, Coach Rhonda. So with that, hold on one second. How does it taste? And does the gum work? I love the gum. It works. It works. Thank you so much, Built on Faith. Yeah, it does work. I love it. I told you this is my second. It's my second pack. So, yes. And then I got the other gum too. I got the new, yeah. Yeah. I like it. I like it. But I'm a gum chewer and I'm a gum connoisseur to a certain extent. I'm about to buy it now. He said I'm about to buy it now. Now, this one reminds you of old school, like Big Red. It reminds you of that. It is a nice flavor. It puts you in the mind of, like, it's kind of nostalgic for me. So it has that, like, that spicy cinnamon taste to it. You said I love the gum. Yes, there you go. You got filtered. But yes, yeah, we're gum people in this room. We like gum. so yeah, it's good. Um, so you to get samples, okay, so you can request samples, you can get refundable samples, you can request that too. Again, that's all subject to approval by the seller. You could buy a product. I could buy this gum outright. I bought it. I bought it on TikTok Shop, or if I bought it on the Zon. Doesn't matter. Um, I bought the gum. I then can promote the gum because the gum is sold on TikTok. And I can use this as well. So you can buy something, you can get samples, or what if you want to talk about products that's your own from another company? What do you mean? Like, if I had, let me say this. I have my handy dandy candle. This is my candle. So I have the candle. And my husband might have gotten me this candle a year or two ago. I don't know where this candle came from. So I might have gotten this candle from him as a birthday present. And I have it. And it's available on TikTok, the candle. I always use the candle as an example. So it's available on TikTok. I look on TikTok. I find this exact same candle. And then I can put it in my shop. I'm right on time. I can put it in my shop and promote this candle. Yeah, I can. I can have this candle. I sure can. So you let me know if that's what you meant by that. I don't know if that's what you're saying. You said good to know. Yeah. You, matter of fact, let me show you something when you go to TikTok Shop. So what happens is you're gonna go to your profile. I'm sorry, let's start over. You're gonna go to your profile page, you're gonna go to TikTok Studio. You're gonna go to TikTok Studio for creator. I work for Life Advantage that sell product. They gotta be on TikTok. They gotta be on TikTok. If you want to promote that product and sell it as a product, they have to be on TikTok. I don't know if they are, but if they're on TikTok, yeah, you can take their vitamins. I don't know. We just talked about Golding. So say that was your people and they were on TikTok and you wanted to sell that product. They would have to be on TikTok. Yeah. So if you go here to TikTok Shop, a little screen pops up. You can scroll. Thank you so much for the DJ classes. Appreciate you. Just purchase from your card. Thank you so much for the purchase account. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, y'all. Appreciate all the support. Nika! So, you said that's great. I can make video promoting the, of course, it should be on TikTok. Yes. Thank you for the follow. Hope, how are you, friend? All right. So here's what I'll say. So you're on TikTok Shop. If you go to the product marketplace, okay? And Coach Jesse, stay with me for a second. I know you had a question about the code. So we're on TikTok Shop. You guys see that little camera there? That little camera there. You see that? You can actually go around your house, click the camera, and start scanning different products around your house to see. So like if I scan this candle, so I'm holding it now, I'm holding a candle, trying to see, I'm taking a picture. And it's, y'all, my candle on here. The candle's on here. Look at the candle. My candle is on here. No, it's actually this one. It's that candle right there. That's the same exact candle, y'all. That's the candle. The candle's on the TikTok Shop. You said, girl, promote it. Thank you, Miss Treetop. I saw your comment was filtered. Look at that candle. That candle is on the, look at it right there. Y'all see all these sellers who got my candle? You said it's famous. Y'all been laughing at this candle this whole time. And it's been on the shop, y'all. Look at it, gift boxes of candles. Look at that candle. Y'all wrong. You said that's crazy. Y'all been talking about that little old candle. And it's been on here this whole time. That's the first time I've ever scanned it too. I kid y'all not. I have never scanned it. So there go the little candle gift box. Look at there. The infamous candle. It's famous on TikTok. A little limited time deal too. Y'all been talking about this candle. I might just put the candle in there. I'm joking. Should I? I should do it for the holidays. Let me put my candle, y'all. I'm gonna find a seller. So let me walk through this. Okay, so this is a good example. I'll use this one here. You said the candle is TikTok famous. So here's an example. So my candle's on here. If I want it, and that's my little candle, same exact candle. So I could do this. You said get them coins. Christmas gift candles. So look at this candle. And I can talk about this candle. Look at that candle. It does smell good. All that is it. It's like a little eucalyptus smell to it. Eucalyptus. That's a eucalyptus. You said promote that candle. That's exactly. It smells good too, y'all. Smell the candle. That's the smell. I didn't even think about that. He said I've learned so much from that candle. He said that candle has taught us so much about TikTok. He said put it in the shop. So the candle, I told y'all should smell this candle. The candle got a smell to it. Look at that candle. It's 100%. It's soy wax. It's smokeless. I ain't never burned the candle. The candle brand new. He said I'm putting it in a fab lab. So when you separate, would you get your following, or would you start over? You start a new account. This was my first account when I first got on TikTok. Well, I shouldn't say the first account. My other account was my snooping account for my daughter. But this is the account that I created when I was like, okay, let me create an account. And I was faceless. So this account started off with like motivational messages. If you were in my meeting yesterday, I talked about, I used to do pictures for my camera roll from vacations and put like a little affirmation over it. I was doing stuff like that. And I had gotten a lot of followers on this account. I had over 5,000. It was like 4,600 at one point. And then now it's over 5,000. But with that being said, I got TikTok Shop. And because I got full access, unlimited access. And then I wasn't doing this account anymore because I was doing this account. And so back in, was it April or May? It was somewhere along there. I decided to make this my shop page because I started to do shop stuff. So that's how this account kind of became a TikTok Shop account. And I hid those videos. I made them private because we talked about that earlier. I made the videos private and start promoting. So when you go to this page, all you see is shop stuff because I rebranded it as a TikTok Shop page. I did not get to make, but the next time for sure. What do you mean? You what you talking about for your account? Not the snooping account for the yeah. She went viral, y'all. So I was like, it was during COVID. So I was like, yeah, I gotta see what she doing over here on TikTok. So put in your shop so you can get get it to the frame. So it's gonna be on this page. That's fine. Um, okay, you didn't make it to the meeting. Okay, gotcha. Okay, you didn't make it to the meeting. Gotcha. Okay. So now that I got this product, so I found this product, it's on shop, it's a little gift box. So what I will do as a affiliate, and I'm going to promote this product, I'm going to click, you see down here, this is where it's now talking about the commission. This upper part is talking about the product and the ad and stuff like that. And Coach Jessie, I think this is going to segue into your question too. So we're going to click here and we're going to slide up. This slides up. So now this is all about the commission for this product. So I can add this product to my showcase. So I'm gonna click add. So it's gonna add to my showcase. Just add it to my showcase. It just did it. So when it comes to the seller of this product, it says order a refundable sample. Remember I told you they do refundable samples or they can do a regular sample. A refundable samples means that they would have sent me the gift box for all these candles. And then and if I had sales from it, then I would be able to get my money back for purchasing this candle set. So with that, so now I have it in here, Coach Jesse, down here. I'm going to point this out to you because it says contact the seller. And here, if you want to contact the seller, you're going to need this information. This is where you now can message them. What you're going to do is message them your video link. And you said, how do you get the link? So I'm going to show you that next. So let me come back here. So you're going to message them your video link. So say here, now we're going to play around with this. So did you see what I just did? Hold on a second. So this is for Coach Jessie. I'm about to segue into her response. They asked me for it. Oh, okay. So they already messaged you for it. Okay. So let's play this out. Well, you know what? I don't have to do a video. Let me go here. So let me come out of this. So this is the candles now, my showcase. So that's how you add a candle. That's how you search for a product that you may have around your house. So you saw I just did that. So you can search for a product that you have around your house. And all you have to do is go to, and all I did was take a picture of it. So you saw that. So now I'm going to exit out. How do I get out of here? Okay, so I exit out. So that's where you look for different products around your house. You can scan them and see if they're in TikTok Shop. It has to be the product now. Does TikTok ship the products to the customers? Yes. Yes, the seller does. Not TikTok, the seller does. Yes, thank you for the lives. So that's how you can search. So you asked how do you get products? So that's a product. That's a way you can do it with a product around your house. The other thing is I can go to my showcase. I can go to my showcase. So if I'm on my, thank you so much for the November. If I'm on my page, there's my showcase. I could go to my showcase and I can purchase my own products from my showcase. So if I want some more gum, you know what I'm saying? I can go to my showcase. I can buy now and buy a product. Once I get that product, I can promote that product and I get the commission. Okay? Because a sale is a sale. So I get the commission for that. I want to go live at 1. Okay. We're supposed to be meeting at 2. You want to reschedule with me? Because I have Trisha at 1, you at 2. So let me know. Can we meet at 3? Oh, that's the first message. Can we meet at 3 instead of 2? Yeah, I can make that happen. Yes. That works, Kim. So much learning. Love your agency. Oh, you're so sweet. Appreciate your friend. So yeah. So okay, you're welcome, friend. What I typically don't do, I don't buy my products all the time because I don't want TikTok to be looking at me sideways. So I make my husband buy my products. I go on his TikTok account and I tell him to go buy my products so that I won't. So it looked like somebody else bought it and clicked my showcase. So that's kind of my little cheat code. So if you know you're going to buy something anyway, I know I'm going to re-up on my gum. I like my Goliath my gummies. I know I'm going to buy them anyway. I buy them for my showcase. Now, I do buy from other people's stuff because I find stuff that you guys have in your showcase. I was like, well, let me support people too. So I do that too. How can I meet with you? He said, how can I meet with you? He said, well, here's my one rule. I just ask that y'all go live first so I can pay attention to your live, get a sense of when you go live, to know that you're going live, because that's the whole point of the agency and meeting with me is I don't charge for it. So if it's about live. Now, if it's about something not live related, then that's a different strategy meeting. But yeah, so I just asked that you go live first so I can see you go live. Okay. And then beyond that, I usually say, give me a week or 2 and we can meet. So this week coming up, this week has actually gotten full in terms of me having availability. Because I think I have to schedule, I think I have 5 or 6 meetings I have to do. So it would be next week. So if you can go live this week and we can meet next week, that sounds good. Thank you so much, friends. Coach Jesse, let me answer your question. So that's samples. That's how you get products. That's how you can kind of figure out how to do your start your TikTok shop. Now, Coach Jesse, what is better, going live or creating versus creator versus shoppable? Um, I go live, but I always pray and encourage. Okay, okay, perfect, perfect. Let me know when you go live so I can pop in. I'm gonna ping your comment. I'm gonna let other people answer that. I have my opinion about it. Are you talking about what's your goal? I guess that's the question. Like, what are you trying to do? Monetize? Are you trying to build content? Are you trying to get brand deals? Monetize meaning that you're just trying to monetize in your live. Are you trying to do all of the above? Are you? I mean, it just depends on what you're trying to do. Like, what's the ultimate goal? Um, Thank you so much. Appreciate the Novembers. Let's see. I'm trying to do all the things. You said all the things. Then you need to do all the things. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. You need to do all the things. You're going to have to do the content. I think it depends on the goal, but you work them all together. Yep. You got to do all the things. Now, what's easiest and quickest and kind of for me, I mean, it just depends on your personality too. Obviously, I like the live. I think live to me is a quicker way to communicate, connect with folks, build community, let your personality shine, do all that in a live stream. Um, from a shop takes a skill set because you got to know how to talk about a product, talk about the features and benefits, be able to express that in a way that's authentic and people feel like they want the product. You got to answer questions about the product, so you got to be a little knowledgeable about the product, and then also know about the deals and sales that they got going on. Maybe it's free shipping, maybe it's a flash sale. So you got to do all that as well as in the content. Content means that you got to be able to communicate and convey that to your target audience so that they are compelled to engage with it. Maybe they're liking, following, buying. So all the things. I think my content would have some brand product alignment. I didn't know you could do more than one. More than one what account? Yeah, you can do more than one account. Yes, I am working on experiencing all the things. Yep. Dr. Lisa, TikTok was filtering normal words in my live today. My name being one of them. You know what? You did get a filter to cut quite a bit in my live too. I'm not sure why. That comment came through though. That didn't get filtered. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Miss Treetop. All the things. I'm a pastor, so that works for me. I love that you said all the things. Yeah, so I mean that's good with the live and encouraging people, prayers and encouraging. That's good. Think about going live. You just got to be consistent. You're gonna find your community. You got to make sure you're talking to them and supporting them, and they'll keep coming back. You'll keep growing. Yeah, you'll get better. Um, I didn't see you do it. I'm about to do it because I didn't do it. I'm about to do it now. Okay, here's the product. So this is that whipped tallow balm cream. So here is the video. So here's the video idea. You see my clickable link. Okay, here is the three dots. In the three dots, there is your, what am I trying to get to? Ad settings. In the ad settings, you got the product there. You're going to click manage video code. You see that video code? Manage video code. And they should have authorization to promote it for you. Authorize the last 60 days. You might need to extend that sometimes too if it's beyond the time period. And then you can copy code. I tell people to copy the code in a Word in a note. So let me show you this example. So I have a note that says add code. So I did a little quick message. You can reword it. I think I have a typo in here anyway. So if you want to, I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it. You can do a screenshot. I don't know if that's a good screenshot or not. So with that is it just says, okay, I just created a TikTok video about your product, and I think it would be great to promote on TikTok Shop as a shoppable video. So just kind of see if they will promote it more for you. You add, that's like the ad code that I just took a copied from. Then I'm gonna go back and get the video link as well. You always want to send them the video link. So, Coach Jesse, I'm hoping you're following me. So here is the video link, copy link. And so in this example, let's pretend like that's the video link, and then that's the ad code. Send them, even though they requested it, yes, you send them this message too, because different people check their inbox. So you might be communicating with one person and you just say, hey, thank you for requesting my ad code. Here is the ad code and video link for, the product video I did for you for your XYZ product. Yeah, that's what I would do. So, so you send them the ad code and the video link. You always want to send a combination. Thanks for this information, Doc. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's great. Yep. Any shoppable video you do, you always do that. Do that part. Yep. You always do that part for every shoppable video you do. I need to sign up for your agency. Okay, I appreciate you. Yeah. So you do that 100% of the time. Because you never know what kind of money they have. This is the holidays. They probably got budget for it. They're promoting videos all the time. They're trying to get sales. So make sure your video is seen by them. They may or may not promote your video. They may. But if they do, that's great. Yes, thank you. Never knew that. Yep. Yep. So 100% of the time, okay, thank you. Yep. Whenever you do videos, that's your process. And just make a little note. Did I just delete that? What did I just do? Lord. Okay, I didn't. Okay. So yeah. So 100% of the time you do that. And like fix that. I don't know if that sentence, I might have fixed it. I don't know if I did. So video link to video along with the ad code if you want to use it for further promotion. To further promote it. Okay. All right. Thank you for the heart box. Agency business. Because I do got to get off. Okay. Any last minute questions about that? That was like a quick run through. I am not a TikTok shop agency. Let me say that. Thank you. This provides a lot of value. You're welcome, friend. I'm not a TikTok shop agency. I am a traditional TikTok live agency. Okay. Okay. So, if you want to be with a TikTok shop agency, you can go to them. Am I frozen? TikTok don't want me to talk. TikTok said, nope, you ain't talking no more. Are you going to turn off the cart? I'm about to leave, Coach Jesse, but I can. You got a question? I want to focus on content, but live has actually been a biggest way to get followers. It is. It is. Absolutely. Coach Jesse, I'll turn off the cart. Let me know if you had a question. The only reason why I said that because I do got to leave because I got to send off emails to meet with people. Because I didn't do that last night. I am removing the products from the shopping cart. Let me know if there's any other questions, friends. So when it comes to the agency, if you go to my profile in the corner here, click my photo. If you click my photo, you can get to my mini profile, and then you can click it again, my photo again. It'll take you to my main profile. And in my main profile is my webpage for the TikTok Creator Network Agency. And so you can apply to join. TikTok does have rules about who's eligible and who can be officially invited to the agency. So you cannot belong to another agency. There's only one agency per person, no matter how many accounts you have. Um, and then the other thing, hold on one second, I'm still removing these things from the shopping cart. And then one per person. Um, you said I want, oh, you want TikTok shop on this account? Okay. Cam, this account new too. If y'all not following Kim Love Jones, go ahead and follow Kim. Um, you said TikTok Live. Is there a difference? TikTok Live is what I'm doing. So this is a TikTok Live. That's for the Creator Network agencies. So that's what I'm doing now. This is a TikTok Live. TikTok Shoppable Live. My shopping cart was on. If I don't have products in it now, but if I was to pin a product and start talking about a product, you'll see where people are doing all the different product promotions and they're doing the shoppable lives and stuff. That's a different program. And they have agencies, the partner program that supports TikTok shop folks. Um, there those programs, just like here, there's all types of agencies, there's all types of support. um, it's not structured the same way because with this program, TikTok pays for it. This is a free program. So the Creator Network program is a free program. TikTok Shop Partners program is not necessarily a free program because each agency is able to do whatever they want to do. So they may take a commission, or they may make you pay for services. It just depends on what they want to do. So it's a different structure over there. Um, and what I've heard, I don't know a lot about them. I just know about one or two I have been connected with. What I've heard is that typically so what I just did with you all, not all of them train to that level. They kind of expect for you to know stuff. So some of them offer some better support and resources and information than others. So there is a basic level of understanding and knowledge base that you need to have when you're navigating TikTok Shop. Okay? So just kind of keep that in mind. The whole conversation about how to get products and shoppable videos and refundable products and all that stuff, they expect for you to know that type of stuff. You got to figure out the product side of it. Some of them will help with getting um, samples, but not all the time. So just got to keep that in mind. All right. Let me know if that makes sense. I just want to make sure I said that. They give me live access in this account. Yeah, so you'll get live access with like, and you have a blue box level too. So you'll get live access with like 50 followers. So that's good. That's really good. Um, Let me know if there's other questions. Anybody had other questions before I talk about the agency real quick? So agency, if you click the link, you said I have 77. You did good. Good you. You said I have 77. Thank you so much for the heart, me friend, me. Okay, what's your question, Coach Jesse? Thank you for the follow, Amber. Appreciate it. Um, wow, interesting. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, how you doing, Corinne? Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. So let me segue into the agency stuff. So when it comes to the agency, you can apply to the program. TikTok says you can't have an agency you're already with. So one creator network per person, and you have to make sure that you're not in violation at the time that you're applying. No restrictions or violations. My only um, you got you said will it be connected to O agent? The you're saying your Fab Lab account, you need to disconnect from that other agency if that's what you're talking about. You would need to make that decision. Yeah, yeah. So the video, you need to make sure you're not connected. Oh, the video has nothing to do with the agency. No, no. To answer your question, but you got to make sure there's not that connection anymore. If you're talking about for like a commission purposes, yeah, you would need to make sure you're not connected. So for the shop, you're talking about TikTok shop. Let me make that clear so TikTok don't think I'm talking about create a network program. For the TikTok shop program that you're talking about, you're talking about the TikTok shop partners program. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So you have to make sure you're not, yeah. So you're saying I'm not connected, then you should be fine. They can promote and you should be fine. Yeah. And the only reason why I guess the question that you were asking is that the commission part of it. I think that's what you're saying. Yeah, so you should be fine. You came back in. Did you hear what I said? Let me know if you missed my response. Um, so so agency. Okay. So if you apply, you would need to if you apply, you would need to click the link in my profile and then click it again so you can go to my profile page and then go and click the web page underneath the bio area, and that'll take you to the application. The application will then it's an effects it's an effect, and for the halo for LifeS is under effects, um, for LifeS effects. So just type in the word LifeS 2025 if you don't see it, and it should show up as an option. Agency. Let me just get through this part because I have to get off. It's 12:30. Okay, so with the agency, um, you're so funny. With the agency, you would make sure you don't have any violations. Make sure you haven't made too much money on TikTok. $5,000 over the last 5 months is too much money. TikTok says you don't need an agency. If you are not in the U.S. or Canada, you can't be with my agency either. You have to be in those two regions. Um, and again, you got to make sure you're not that the account you're applying with is your main account. Got it. Sorry, no problem. So when everything's said and done, the program is free. It's through the Scale Live Rewards program. TikTok pays you, pays the agency, pays themselves. Essentially how it goes. And so because of that, and because of how TikTok is structured, you get your diamonds from your live stream. TikTok takes a percentage, and with TikTok's percentage, they pay the agency. So whatever you earn, whatever you get is yours. It's between you and TikTok. And then my relationship is with TikTok. Okay? If I connect the shop to this account, I will still have the choice to sell and also to pray. Yes. I have TikTok shop on this account, and then I have TikTok shop on my other account. Yep, I have two TikTok shop accounts. Yep. 60 days is good, or should I do more? Do 180 because you'll take it through after the holidays. So I would do it after the holidays. Okay. Yep. All right, friends. Let me know if you apply. I can check for you now. If you, in terms of benefits from the agency, I go live twice a day. I answer questions, as you can see. We are a community of supporters. Everybody in the agency will come through and connect with you. Not everybody, but people will come to your live streams and also support your live. We have a TikTok account, TikTok groups here on TikTok where you can share your content, share your live stream. You always want to share your live stream. We also have a school platform where you can share content. We meet weekly on Sundays. We just had a meeting last night, Sunday at 6:30, where we're offering guidance and support to each other. Leanne did an awesome session on content creation and gave us some hacks. So we are supporters. So people are supporting each other. We're all looking to grow. Thank you so much, friends. I see the stickers. How you doing, Ashley? Is it Ash? Thank you so much for being here. And so, yes, we did. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Thank you for that. Thank you for the follow too, friend. I see you. You say she did. Yes. And so just know it's a great community. I do one-on-ones, and I'm all about helping you guys grow. So I don't control your live stream. Your live is your live. Hey, I just give you tips and some other things that you might want to be mindful of as you think about growing. Yes, it was great. It was. And so Let me know if there's any questions. I'm happy to answer questions before I head out. I'll be back at 4. So if there's anything I said today that doesn't resonate and you got questions later and you're thinking about it, come back at 4. I'm happy to answer questions, okay? Doc, how many likes did I give today? Oh, there we go. I forgot to show that too. I'll show it at 4 so that way you guys can come back. Um, you did 16,000, 16.7K thousand. 16.7K thousand. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. So she said, how many likes did I do? I've been sitting here working and listening. Thank you, thank you. So welcome. Thank you so much. You guys are welcome, welcome, welcome. So I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the taps, the likes, the shares. The taps got to 125. Look at y'all. Um, Refundable question. What was your Qatar? That got filter friend. Okay, now girl, look at me. I think that's what you were asking. Refundable question. What you mean refundable for refundable shoppable lives? How to um how to get them? How it works? You gotta buy the product first. So say you bought the Noro gum, and it has to be. I'm sorry, you gotta click that you're requesting a refundable sample. And I think from that, I've never done it to be honest with you. So if somebody in the room has done it, but I think you click that you want a refundable sample, and you purchase the product from there. And then once you get a sale, they will refund you. Sometimes it's 3 sales. It just depends on their rules, whatever stipulations they have. But I've never done it for any products, so I've never done it. Anybody in a room, have you done it? Do they have to approve? I guess that's a good question. If you want a refundable product, do they have to approve you to be a refund? I'm sorry, refundable sample. I don't know the answer fully because I've never done it, and yeah, I've never done it. I've never done it, so I don't know if there's any other things you got to consider, but I think you just click the option to get a refundable sample, and then from that point you purchase it. It's straight purchases, but I think you have to do it straight from the link, the refundable sample link. So you click the refundable sample link, and then you go and purchase the product. Okay, that makes sense, because that way they can track it that it was a refundable product, a refundable sample that you're purchasing. Hopefully it's that way. Yes. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so you would click the refundable sample and then purchase the product. If you want to get the gum, purchase the gum. And then as you get so many sales, they'll refund you your money. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that's everything. Appreciate everybody here. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all the support. Um, Thank you for everything you guys are doing to build this community and build yourself. Okay. Everything you're doing for yourself. Proud of you. Y'all, if anybody told you they're proud of you, I'm proud of y'all. Okay. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And they give you a requirement to meet. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Mama T, how you doing, friend? Coming on in here. Appreciate you as well. I am about to head off, so make sure you guys collect any points you got coming to you. Will there be the battle this evening? You know what? I need to promote that. Let's do this. Thank you. You're welcome. Coach Jesse and Yolanda. Yolanda, you in the room? What I never looked at what happened with the chat. Okay, see you later. Thank you so much, Mama T. I appreciate you, friend. Do y'all want to come up real quick and just talk about we're doing Friends and Learns on Friday. Coach Jesse, did you send out a message on the school platform? Friends and Learn is Friday. Yes, she sent out a message on Friday. So Friends and Learn is Friday. I am Yolanda. What are we doing tonight? We doing anything between 6 and 9 tonight? Hello, Lisa. Lisa, are we trying to meet this week? I don't think we confirmed the day and time yet. Let me know what day and time. I don't think we did, Lisa. I have you as a question mark on my paper. So let's see if we get a time confirmed. I'm starting. I think I have you as a tentative for for Thursday at 2. But let me know if that's true or not. Um, we didn't. Okay. So I'll message you. I'll message you because I think I need to look at my calendar now. Thank you so much. I need to get off because Trisha is messaging me. That was November. She's like, get off this line. I'm about to meet with Trisha T. That was her way of saying, okay, you said you was leaving. No, I'm only available Monday and Wednesday. Let me check what Wednesday is. I think Wednesday I might be available at 2. I gotta confirm. But I gave somebody a time to Friday. So I gotta see which one I gave them. Are we battling this weekend? Cause next week is Live Fest. Yes, I think there's battles happening. So yes, we definitely battling. Um, I'll put something out there. Coach Jesse is definitely doing Friends and Learn. I think I'm trying to see if we can do it through coordination of what we're doing with Yolanda with the battle teams. So I want to be mindful of that, but I think we're definitely going to do something. Let's talk battle at 4. Okay, we'll talk battle at 4. Sounds good. Yolanda, you said 6 to 9. I saw that in the chat. So we'll talk battle at 4. Go. All right, so battle at 4. Yolanda, if you can come back, that's helpful. So I don't want to say something I'm not supposed to say. So I'll read the information too. So who needs power ups? So that's what we're going to talk about. So go in the chat, Miss Darlene. Go into the battle chat that we put out there. Maybe that'll help us. I don't know. I don't know the details. So I think that may be hashed out at 4 and maybe even 6. So we got to figure out. All right, friends. Take care. Thank you. Make sure you claim your points. I appreciate everybody who's here. I will chat with y'all later. All right. I'll be back. Okay, you'll be here for it. Perfect. All right. We'll start with battle 2. All right. Bye-bye. All right. Thank you all for hanging in there with me. I appreciate all the support. I will see you all later. Take care. Bye-bye.